asked to share what Memorial Day means to me. To me, Memorial Day is a day where we give thanks to those who have served our beautiful country. I'm also taking the time to honor 12 of my family members who have served for all of us. It is incredibly important for us to take the time and remember all the sacrifices veterans and their families have made for this country. Our veterans have taken time away from their families and put aside wants to protect and serve our nation. Memorial Day is special to me because I have a long history of family members who have served, the furthest back being my great-grandpa who served in World War I. From there, I have 3 great-uncles that are veterans. One has earned a Purple Heart, another who served in the Philippines during World War II, and the last one served in China as the war was ending. My great-uncle who served in the Philippines came back changed. He was in the front line of combat and never spoke of his war stories due to how traumatic the things he saw were. My grandpa was stationed in France while the Korean War was taking place. He left home when he was 18 and headed to Fort Riley, Kansas, where he trained in a mountain division. At age 19, he took a 9-day trip by boat to France, where he stayed for 2 years with no contact home. My grandpa was relieved of duty when he was 21 and finally returned home to his family. My father also served in the military and was stationed mostly in Fort Bragg. He went straight from high school to the Army, so he gave up seeing his friends, was unable to come home on holidays, missed out on all the hobbies he did his entire life, and was only able to see his family once a year. Coming home was hard for him because he would see all the things he was missing out on, yet at the end of the day, he still made the decision to give it all up for those 4 years. When my grandparents found out he enlisted, it was very hard for them emotionally, especially my grandma. He was a paratrooper in the Army, and at first he didn't tell them until his jump school was done because he knew they would worry. For him, it was a lot of hard work day in and day out. He woke up at 5:30 every day and went straight to physical training, which included intensive cardio and miles running. This is just part of the sacrifice he and 50,000 other soldiers stationed with him made daily. Freedom is something people fight for around the world. We are lucky to live in a country that gives us so many rights and so much freedom. This is just a small piece of what our military and their families do for our country. Thanking them not only today, but showing our appreciation for them every day is incredibly important. This brings light to why Memorial Day is so important to me. So today, I'm taking the time to say thank you to all those selfless people who have protected our country, our rights as citizens, and for participating in something much, much bigger than themselves. We appreciate everything you have done and sacrificed. Thank you for your service. Happy Memorial Day.
Thank you, Sophie.